Hello, welcome to our whole body session. We just need a bench, some dumbbells, the mini band and the longer stretchy super band. So I'm going to start off with the dislocate stretch, just taking that up and over the top. So 6 of those, big opening stretch, relaxing neck, opening chest, arms and shoulders, and we're trying to feel that your shoulders are pulling down and back and opening out. So we're getting that feeling of a pressing exercise that we pull down as you press. So activating, kind of feeling those shoulder muscles. That's 5 and 6. Great. With that, we're going to do standing on the band. So one foot goes through the loop, going just below shoulder height. I'm going to rotate that up, trying to keep the neck relaxed. So we're relaxing the top here and using the back of the shoulder into the shoulder blade to rotate 6 times. And you can tell, hopefully, I'm talking fairly normally, which means I'm not tensing up my neck or holding my breath. So standing on the band there, elbow just below shoulder height and rotating 6 times, trying to relax the neck, relax the shoulder, keep that work behind the shoulder in the rotator cuff. 6 of those. Great. We just do 8 times, pulling apart the band. It can be as loose or as tight as we need to. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go a little bit tighter. 6, 7, 8. Great. And then we're going to do step into the side. So the mini band goes just above the knees. Toes facing forward, slight squat position. And we're going to step. I can fit in about 3 steps to the right and 3 steps to the left. 3 steps to the right and 3 steps to the left. So to feel the glutes, the legs, the stability, and we're trying to keep a nice even weight transfer. Great. Can relax there and take the band off. Now we'll need the band in a second, but first we're doing an incline press. So the bench is on the incline, dumbbells on the knees, take them to the shoulders, and we lie back. I'm going to press up straight to the ceiling, slow, 2, 1. 2, slow, 2, 1, 3, slow, 2, 1. So feet on the floor, chest out, shoulders down. We're pulling the dumbbells apart and then pressing together. Slow, 2, 1. Lots of stability. Slow, 2, 1. And a soft elbow at the top. So we're not jerking or locking the elbows. Great. Slow, 2, 1. Smooth. Slow, 2, 1. And strong, slow, 2, 1. Great. Bring those in and relax there. I'm keeping hold of one dumbbell. I'm going to come to the back of the bench or wherever it's comfortable to go. One hand on the bench. I'm going to lean forward slightly. I'm going to row that up and in. So soft knees. And the elbow comes to the rib cage. So slow, 2, 1. And slow, 2, 1. So one arm row supported by the bench here. Slow, 2, 1. Slow, 2, 1. Obviously, you can do a heavier weight and you might be able to do less repetitions, but the quality and control is the most important part. It's 2 to go. Slow, 2, 1. Squeeze and slow, 2, 1. Great, we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to move the bench just a little so you can see me. Hand on the bench, feet hip width apart, hinge the hips back. That hand is just there for support and we row 1, slow, 2, 1, and 2, slow, 2, 1, 3, slow, 2, 1, elbow in, and we're thinking of the dumbbell traveling toward the hip. Elbow into the rib cage, dumbbell to the hip. 6, slow, 2, 1, 7, slow, 2, 1, 8, slow, 2, 1, 9, slow, 2, 1, 3 to go, 3, and 2, chest forward, ribs down, and 1, slow, 2, 1. Great, have a breather, can relax for just a second, roll the shoulders out, have some water if you want some water. We're going to do the incline press again, so the weights will start on the legs, up to the shoulders, lying back and pressing to the ceiling, trying to relax the neck, keep the shoulders loose and mobile throughout. So they come up to the shoulders, we lie back, great, and pushing up to the ceiling. 1, 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. So nice rainbow or windscreen wiper shape, an arc that they're traveling on, so they come a little together but not touch, and down to about the armpits. This is 6, 3, 2, 1, and 7, 3, 2, 1, and 8, 3, 2, 1, and 9, 3, 2, 1, and 10, 3, 2, 1. Great, just taking one dumbbell. We can start on the opposite side this time. So feet hip width apart, one hand on the bench for a little bit of support. And a row, 1, slow, 2, 1, and 2, slow, 2, 1, and 3, slow, 2, 1, and 4. Nice deep breath. Nice deep breath. 6, slow, 2, 1. So we're halfway through, 7. Chin down, chest forwards, hips back. We're trying to keep the back straight. Maybe a slight stretch in the hamstrings just as you push the hips back. This is 10, slow, 2, 1, and 11, slow, 2, 1, and 12, slow, 2, 1 to finish. Great, let's switch over. Just move the bench a little so you can see. Hand on the bench, hinge back, soft knees, 1, 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 2, 1, and 3. So we're trying to feel the shoulder blade, the upper back, the mid back, and the arm all work together to get that close. Elbow in, dumbbell to the hip. Slow, 2, 1, and 7. Slow, 2, 1, and 8. Slow, 2, 1, and 9. Slow, 2. There's 3 left. We're trying to relax the neck, lengthen the neck. Slow, 2, 1, and 12. We finish slow, 2, 1. Great, standing up. You can have a small break. Shake out the shoulders. Grab some water if you want some water. We have to do one more round of 10 incline press and 12 either side with the single arm row. So roll the shoulders. If you need a slightly longer break, you can pause the video. I'm going to go more or less straight away. So starting on the legs, up to the shoulders, lying back, and last time, 1, slow, 2, 1, and 2. So it's the chest and the arms, a little bit the shoulders, but not really focused on the shoulders. Feet flat to the floor. And we're trying to feel ribs down, but chest out, so the core is functioning as well. This is 6, slow, 2, 1, and 7, slow, 2, 1, and 8, slow, 2, 1, and 9, slow, 2, 1, and 10. All the way down with control. Great, I'm going to drop one of the weights down. I'm going to go one more time. The one arm row, hand on the bench, hinging back, and 1, slow, 2, 1, and 2, slow, 2, 1, and 3, slow, 2, 1, and 4, slow, 2, 1, and 5, 12 all together on the right, shoulder down, neck long, shoulder blade and upper and mid back working, legs and bum for support, 9, 3 to go. Breathing in, breathing in. This is 12, trying to relax the neck, and 13, slow, 2, 1. And I said 12, I ended up doing 13, that's okay. One more time to the other side. And 1. Slow, 2, 1. So that hinge back, chest out but ribs down. A little bit of weight on the right hand that's holding onto the bench, but not too much pressure there. Breathe in. And 5, 3, 2, 1, and 6, 3, 2, 1, and 7. So core and lower back might be feeling that support right now, but we're trying to get the pressure in the legs. Breathe in. And steady, smooth and slow. 2, 1, and last one, slow. And I'm going to do one extra because I accidentally did 13 on the other side. Great. All right, we can relax there. We're going to do an upright shoulder press. So have a break, have some water. I'm going to bring the dumbbells to the shoulders. I'm going to push straight up and down to the ceiling. I'm going to bring the bench up to a higher angle, but not all the way upright. So just one notch lower than the highest point. And that's just to keep us supported, but not feel like the shoulders are pushed forwards. So you can use a lighter weight if you need to use a lighter weight for this one. Back supported, chin down. Again, bring the legs up to bring the dumbbells to the shoulders. I'm going to press in a similar rainbow sort of arcing position. 1, 2. They go straight up to the ceiling. 3, steady. And down as low as you can get them, but only as low as they don't bang into the shoulders, and only as low as you have stability to do. We'll try and get the elbows under the dumbbells. 7 and 8 and 9. Slow, steady, and 10. Slow and steady. Great. And with that, we're doing squatting onto the bench. So we'll use the band for stability. If it's easier to use body weight, you can just use body weight. But we're going to use the dumbbell up here on the chest. See, mine is quite light because I'm demonstrating, but feel free to do heavier. We're going to do a minimal amount of rocking and momentum and just trying to keep control and stability. So we come a little forwards and push the hips up and down steadily. And the whole time, putting pressure in the band. We're trying to squeeze the band apart, pushing against the band to activate the outer glutes, the smaller glutes on the outside of the hip, and squeezing the bum. Slow, steady. We're trying not to drop down, trying to place yourself carefully onto the bench. Transfer the weight to the front, transfer the weight down to the bench. 5 and 6. Slow, steady. And we're trying to keep shoulders down, chest up, ribs down. Nice and smooth as you can do it. And we're trying to keep even pressure on the left foot and the right foot. Great. There's 1 to go. We've done 9, steady, and 10. And then we're going to finish at the bottom. Great. Have a breather. Shake it out a little bit because we're going to go back to the shoulder press. If it's easier to keep the band on the legs while we sit here and do shoulder press, we may as well do that. And then we're going to do 10 of each, shoulder press and squat. Grab some water if you need some water. If you need a slightly longer break, you can pause the video. And if you need to get something a bit heavier, like I say, I'm demonstrating quite light weights to help me talk and coach at the same time. So, we're going to sit back on the bench this time, supported. Legs come up to just help get them to the shoulders, and we're doing that rainbow arc shape straight up the ceiling. Slow, 2, 1, and 2. Slow, 2, 1, and 3. Breathing in, and breathing in, and breathing in. 6 done, and 7. Steady and slow, and 8. Steady and slow, and 9. Breathe in. And last one, and then nice and slow, 2, 1. bring them down. We're going to trade that, just to say I'm doing the one dumbbell here, or you can grab one heavier weight if you have it. Slow and steady weight transfer, feet about hip width apart and tension in the band. Standing up for 1 and slow, 2. Placing yourself down with care, as smooth as you can make it, as controlled as you can make it. Transfer the weight back onto the bench and forward to the feet, but keeping feet flat on the floor. And steady and slow and back. Driving forward, squeeze the bum. 5, steady, we're halfway there. And 6, slow, steady, and 7. Control on the way down. There's 3 to go. So chin down, chest up. So we're keeping long, stable neck, and we're trying to relax the shoulders, so we're not tightening up the neck and shoulders. There's 1 to go. Keep it slow, keep it careful. Stay. This is 10 and finish. 3, 2, 1. Great. Again, relax. Catch your breath, shake your shoulders out. Grab some water if you want some water. We have 1 more set to go of shoulder press into the squat, and then we're moving on to some arms. So 1 more time, shoulders, back supported. Rainbow shape with the arms. So lifting the legs slightly just to help kick that up. The band makes that harder, but that's okay. We're going to press up for 1. Slow, 2, 1. And 2. Slow, 2, 1. And 3. Slow, 2, 1. And 4. Slow, 2, 1. And 5. Slow, 2, 1. And 6. Slow, 2, 1. Elbows underneath the dumbbells at the bottom, so we're not flaring them back or out. Under the dumbbell. This is 9, breathe in. And 10, slow, steady. Even though they're quite light-ish weights, doing it slowly, doing it with care, and getting that soft elbow at the top, holding it in position, I can still feel that working my shoulders. So 1 more time the squats. We've got the feet wide apart. I'm going to stand up. 1, and back and down carefully. 2. Knees apart each time. That pressure in the band. Great. Chin down. And breathe out on the way up. And in on the way down. 5. Slow, steady, and 6. And slow, steady, and 7. Slow, steady, and 8. Good, good, good. There's 2 to go. Try to keep a smooth weight transfer, feet flat on the floor. Breathing in. And slow, steady down. Great. Really good. You can relax for a second. You can take the band off because we don't need that now. Great. And our next exercises are the bicep curl and the sumo squat. So if you grab some weights that work for you for bicep curls. Again, we're going to lie or rest back, shoulders and back supported. Straight arms down the bottom, feet fairly close so they're not in the way. I'm going to curl up, and 3, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 2, 1. At the top, we're really trying to squeeze the arms and feel that muscle contract. At the bottom, we really stretch and straighten out. Breathe in. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. 9, steady and slow, breathing in. 10, and there's 2 to go, breathing in. 11, squeezing the arm, really try and feel the bicep work. Squeeze and slowly, slowly down. Great. Our last leg exercise is the sumo squat. So again, you can hold the weight goblet style, got fairly wide apart with the feet, as wide as you can go without losing balance. I'm going to keep the heel down and push the knees apart. And it might not go as low as you would expect a squat to always go. We're pushing the knees apart, and 1. Pushing knees apart, feet flat, and 2. So toes out, knees go over the toes, and just squat as low as you can. Be careful it's not a hinging deadlift action. It is a squat up and down. That's 5, 6, knees apart, 7, nice and slow, and 8, and 9, steady, and 10. Great, it's just 10 of those. Very good. Okay, have a rest, have a breather, just for a second. Shake the hands out if you need to. We're doing bicep curls again for 12, sumo squat for 10. You can always do a heavier weight if you need to. I'm doing relatively light weights just to demonstrate and make sure I can talk at the same time. You can also do bicep curls standing up if you prefer the core working in that way. So arms straight down the bottom, shoulders down, chest out. We're going to curl up, squeeze the bicep, try and be aware of the bicep. Slow, steady stretch, and slow, steady stretch. And even though these are not the heaviest weights I've ever done a bicep curl with, I can still really feel the arms because I'm going slowly, contracting and stretching properly, trying to use really good technique and really good timing. And hopefully you can match mine and really feel the biceps too. So 7, 8, and 9, slow, steady, stretch, squeeze the bicep, slow, steady, stretch. This is 11, slow, steady, stretch, and 12, slow down with control and relax. I'm going to grab one of those weights for the sumo squat. So knees go over the toes, toes face outwards. It's maybe not going as low as a regular squat might. We're pushing apart for 1. Try and get the heels pushed down. Only go as low as you can go with the heels pressed down. Steady and steady and heels down, toes down, pushing the knees over the toes in the same direction, so facing outwards, knees apart every time. This is 8, steady, steady, and 9, steady, steady, and 10. Just 10 of those. Brilliant. Relax for a second. We're going to do that combination one more time, and then we're stretching and done. So nearly there. Like I say, with the bicep curls, you can always stand up if you feel that works the core and keeps the shoulders down better. We're going to do one more round. Shoulders down, chest out, neck nice and long. And one more time, we go 1, slow, 2, 1, and 2, slow, 2, 1, and 3, slow, 2. Try and squeeze the bicep at the top. Really be aware of that muscle. Shoulders are down, chest up, but ribs down. 6. If you get really tired, you can push your feet to the floor for some extra stability. Breathing in, and elbows are nice and still, all in the arm and the forearm, not moving the elbows. This is 10, slow, 2, 1, 11, slow, 2, 1, and 12. We finish that movement slowly. We place one weight down and we're going into our last sumo squat. So feet 10 and 2 is a good place to put them. Knees over the toes, pushing knees apart every time. 3, 2, 1, and 1. 3, 2, 1, and 2. 3, 2, 1, and 3. 3, 2, 1, and 4. 3, 2, 1, and 5. 3, 2, 1, and 6. 3, 2, 1, 7, 3, 2, 1, and 8. 3, 2, 1, and 9. 3, 2, 1, and 10. Great. Very good. So we're going to grab the band. We're going to dislocate, stretch over the top. Big, open the chest, arms, and shoulders. Good for after those shoulders and chest and biceps. Nice big stretches 6 times altogether. So that's 3. And ribs are down, shoulders opening out. 2. And 1 more time. The last one, big stretch. And back again. Great, and shake it out.